This has been quite a journey.
Are you enjoying the ride?
Oh, yes, I certainly am. I'll pick you up after. We can celebrate.
Either way? Okay.
Good luck!
And Dashiell Hammett, he also used his own life. I mean, he had been a detective for 8 years, and he wrote about, he started writing detective fiction. He was kind of the originator of the hard-boiled style.
You've given examples of authors whose very professions led them into their careers. Are you saying that all detective writers must have done police work?
No, no, Agatha Christie. She wanted to be a singer, remember? And she even studied in Paris. She wasn't any good at it, so she wrote to escape her reality.
I think we should go into the Greeks.
All right.
Mrs. Marshall, you're obviously very familiar with popular fiction. I assume you took the time to read up on Sophocles, Aeschylus, and Euripides?
A little.
Good. All three wrote versions of Electra. How does Euripides differ from the others? Take your time.
His Electra wasn't born in a palace. She was a farm girl. He humanized his characters. Orestes was a vagabond. The other two authors, their Electras were goddesses. But Euripides turned her into a regular person, a woman worried about family, kids, a waitress type.
I'm very pleased with her work. Your theme, please.
Yes, sir. The piece of writing that inspired me, that truly touched my soul, it wasn't from any volume of poetry. It was from a farmer's journal. He wrote about the price of feed, the weather, how many fish he caught that day. It wasn't what you call fancy writing, but it made me sit down and write a piece of my own. The greatest man I never knew lived just down the hall. And every day we said hello, but never touched at all. He was in his paper, I was in my room. How was I to know, he thought, I hung the moon. The greatest man I never knew came home late every night. He never had too much to say, too much was on his mind. I never really knew him, and now it seems so sad. Everything he gave to us took all he had. Then the days turned into years, and the memories to black and white. He grew cold like an old winter wind blowing across my life. The greatest words I never heard, I guess I'll never hear. The man I thought would never die has been dead almost a year. He was good at business, but there was business left to do. He never said he loved me. Guess he thought I knew.
Congratulations, Mrs. Marshall.
Thank you, Joshua.
I
did it, Brad.
I knew you could.
Brad. Brad.
Hey, look,
I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not so tough now, are you?
Brad, don't.
Listen to me.
No, you listen. You even so much as look at my wife, you're gonna have to deal with me.
Brad,
I'm trying to.
You got it?
Lily. Mrs. Marshall. You were the best student I ever had.
Is that an apology? Well, I don't buy it. You messed with the wrong woman, Joshua. You say you want to be a teacher? Well, then teach those kids that no means no. Teach them the meaning of self-respect. I'm putting the word out on you and your study dates, buddy. Come on, Brad.
Here. In case you get lost.
How am I gonna get lost when I don't know where I'm going to? Bye, handsome.
Take care, huh?
I will. Promise. I love you, Lily.
I love you too, Annabelle.
So long, Shutterbug. Why'd anybody want to drive all over the country in a beat-up old truck? She's never going to grow up, Mom.
Oh, no, Corley. That's exactly what she's doing. Watch out, watch out.
You wrote this?
Uh-huh.
The greatest words I never heard, I guess I'll never hear. He was proud of you, Lil. You got the journals to prove it.
I know. Funny. Daddy's conversations, we couldn't. I was in his kitchen trying to get some answers.
To what?
Us. Was my going back to school right? Was it selfish?
What'd he say?
That it was between you and me.
Well, he had a way with words, your dad.
He did, huh?
Oh, sure. That meant, Lil, you've got a husband who loves you. So if you've got questions about what he's thinking, go and ask him and keep me out of it. You're great, Lily. I knew it then, and I know it now. Got a lot of empty pages to fill up here.
You know what you're saying?
2 more years of cramming.
Casseroles?
Fitzgerald.
Can you take it?
Let's give it a try, Lil.